What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So Lennox Lewis takes to doing an interview and blasts Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua once again, and says that Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua dropped the ball in negotiations, which allowed Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury winner to become the A side. He said he allowed them to he said by Anthony Joshua not accepting and Eddie Hearn not accepting a $50 million offer and moving the goalposts, exactly what Lennox Lewis said. This is something that we've been saying, moving the goalposts. Now Lennox Lewis is saying that Anthony Joshua moved the goalposts when asked about when he wanted the $50 million. He said he then changed the story to he needed to fight on UK soil. He said he moved the goalposts, exactly what Lennox Lewis said. Then he stated that Eddie Hearn not offering Deontay Wilder a serious negotiation contract. He said by trying to lowball him in negotiations allowed them to fumble the ball. They dropped the ball, and now it puts Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury in the driver's seat. He says that it allowed them to have their first fight. This is what we've been saying. Now that they have their first fight, right? He said, and it was successful, and it brought interest to everybody. He says now everybody's interested in the rematch. He says it could possibly do $60 to $90 million in revenue, is what Lennox Lewis said, right? He says that this fight could possibly do $60 to $90 million in revenue, which is going to put the winner of this fight in the driver's seat. He says that they should have offered Deontay Wilder a serious offer, which Eddie Hearn said that he did make Deontay Wilder a serious offer, but we know that Deontay Wilder actually asked for 60-40, and Eddie Hearn said he wasn't worth 60-40. Now Eddie Hearn is offering 60-40 after the Tyson Fury fight. So now Eddie Hearn feels like he's worth 60-40 after, you know, he boasted his worth after the Tyson Fury fight, right? Lennox Lewis said you cannot tell a man he's not worth something, and then he goes on and finds another dance partner, and when he finds another dance partner, you tell him, okay, I'll give you what you're worth. It's too late, right? This is what Lennox Lewis stating. This is what I told you guys that took place, right? But I guess, you know, since Lennox Lewis don't know what he's talking about either, right? Lennox Lewis also goes on to say that it's going to be very difficult in negotiations for Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn to recapture being the A side, right? Lennox Lewis is now stating that. So Lennox Lewis is stating, right? This is what he had to say, right? He says, the boogeyman in all of this was Tyson Fury. He says, and now Tyson Fury, who has now come back on the scene looking like his old self. He says his bout with Wilder was a great fight. And even though I thought that Fury won the fight, the draw with Wilder has created a huge public interest in a rematch. Wilder Fury 2 has the potential to make both more than they've ever made in a single fight. Whatever the case, this leaves Joshua the odd man out until we have a winner between Wilder and Fury. It also leaves Joshua and Hearn in a lesser bargaining position with the winner of Fury 2, something which could have been avoided by putting an acceptable deal on the table to face Deontay Wilder back in 2018, right? He goes on to say, by not doing so, Hearn and Joshua fumbled their opportunity to maintain full control of the division and all of its big money by letting Tyson Fury swoop in and fight Wilder in his own backyard, right? Then he goes on, now Team Hearn is doing everything possible to make the fight happen at a time when a rematch of more interest to Wilder and Fury. They know a return could prove to be very lucrative. See, this is what I stated. This is what I told you. The worst thing possible happened is that Anthony Joshua allowed Tyson Fury to come in and say, "I'll dance with you, Deontay Wilder," and the fight be successful, because it was a success. No matter how you slice it, right? Well, this is what I said, right? You let somebody, you ask this person to dance with you. They keep denying dance with you, and somebody else come and dance with you. Now they want to come in and dance with you, but it's too late. The DJ, the music cut off prematurely. Now you still want to dance with that person, but they want to come in and dance with you now when you've been begging them to dance, right? He goes, with the public interest for Wilder Fury rematch and the money that it can make, maybe in the 60 million to 90 million range, puts Joshua in a waiting game for the winner of the rematch. The winner will be able to go into the fight with Joshua on much higher split. This will be more than what Joshua and Hearn had ever intended to do, is to pay one of these guys a much higher split. So he's saying they dropped the ball. They had the opportunity to go in there and be the clear-cut A-side, and they fumbled that away. And now they see that what's taking place, and now they want to swoop back in and try to regain their status, but they lost it already. They allowed Tyson Fury to come in and take control and take the reins, take the bulls by the horn, and now Anthony Joshua's destiny falls in their hands. Right? Anthony Joshua allowed them. This is what I've been telling you guys. Now, you get somebody, I guess Lennox Lewis don't know what he's talking about. Lennox Lewis is just a hater for Anthony Joshua. Now that's what he's going to become, right? Lennox Lewis doesn't know the sport of boxing. He don't know nothing about boxing. He's only the undisputed heavyweight champion, former undisputed heavyweight champion. What does Lennox Lewis know about? Lennox Lewis is biased because he's not from the UK. Oh, wait a minute. He is from the UK. Oh, no, he's not. He's from Canada. He's not UK, right? Amazing. So Lennox Lewis comes in. He says that they fumbled the ball away. They let the clear-cut A-side position drop by the wayside. And now the winner, Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, will be in the driver's seat, point blank and period. But that's all I got for y'all. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. Lennox Lewis comes out and said they have dropped the ball, and Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury winner will become the clear-cut A-side. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.